years have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called. To run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Infilia.
Hello, hello. I hope everything's turned on. It is. Okay. Couldn't really tell from where I was sitting. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry about the wait. I had to finish dinner. But yeah, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to be continuing the Heavensward quests. I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end. But, I also can't tell for sure, because I don't know anymore. Excuse me. I literally was finishing dinner. That's the only reason it took as long as it did for me to get started. Despite my timer, I was like about a minute or two late because dinner arrived a little bit later than I thought it would. They promised it in 5 and it came in 10. So I had to like wolf down my meal really quickly. Like, you know, shit happens from time to time. It's fine. You know that old saying, shit happens. Well, it never stops happening, does it? Alright, let's just keep going. Alrighty, ready. Okay. So I won't lie, I don't necessarily remember how to get where I'm supposed to go. Because it's been a couple of days since or was that yesterday? That might have been yesterday. I got mega poo brain though, so like, aw, man. Oh, that's why. Alright, well, let's figure out where we need to go. Alrighty. I need to find the teleportation system again, so I can just bounce to where I need to go. The problem being, I don't remember where any of that shit was. Oh, wait. Here we go. So I go over here. And then around this way. And then up there. Okay. No, see, I got it. I got it. I'm just... It's been a while. And it doesn't help that the system itself feels like a little obtuse, because you have to go through these teleporters. Yes. But, you know, shit happens. Oh, I should probably turn that light on, huh? I was in such a hurry, I forgot to do stuff. Hi. There we go. Didn't mean to give you a hug there. Okay, so from here, I go all the way over here, I think. And I know people are probably like, why aren't you getting the nodes? Well, because if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do it in off time, so I have something to do between streams. Because I'm already giving you guys most of the gameplay, so I might as well save something for myself. And if it's literally just like a huge collectathon, I'm okay with that. I'm not a big collectathon guy, but like, In this, you get like a huge bonus for collecting everything because you can fly. All right, so back this way. And from here, we're going up there. I think. Don't forget to hydrate. All right. Yes, this is all looking very familiar. So we go over here. And then right over there is the teleport, which will bring us to our next location, to the Gamma Quadrant. Okay. From here, we're heading directly south to the team. All right, cool. Back where we're supposed to be. So I'm trying to remember the Empire's name. The Garlean. The Garlean. So I mean, I feel like they're going to be a ongoing running antagonist. We're like just gonna have to keep dealing with them. Okay, now that we're where we need to be. Wait, something is afoot. I don't know how long I'm gonna do voices, just because it's starting to wear me down a little bit. Throat's starting to get a little ouchy. Dun, 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 dun. His armor's really cool.
Our objective lies at the heart of the isle.
Didn't realize there was going to be a VO. All right, here we go. I don't have to do talking.
The third will remain to guard the ship, while the second patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The first will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth. I need not remind you that success will raise our legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment.
He sounds like a soft boy. He definitely sounds like the least intimidating of all of the, like, leaders of the Garlean Empire that we've run into before. Which is fine. I am okay with that.
So that is their purpose.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
Yeah.
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
That's kind of an unfortunate side effect of long side quests. Is, for instance, like, we're straight up told, like, oh yeah, we can't keep the Archbishop waiting, and it has been long enough since I did the main story quest that I forgot that, like, that's the reason we're here. It's really like the only real big downside. Alright, so let's scream past these guys at high speed. Because I don't want to fight them. Okay, so there's our exit. Excuse me. Everything seems to be going swimmingly, all things considered. Alright. Okay, there it is. Somebody finally noticed me. And guidance node. That you have survived to this point is in defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Bleep, bloop. Warning, intruders approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Alright, we got this. Come on. Get out of here, I don't desire. Okay, so where's the next ones? Alright, so here's 2. Or this is 3. Can we get 3 for 3, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, this is a healer. Alright, there we go. Okay, next set. Alright, knock out the healer first, as is tradition. Knock out the DPS second, as is tradition. These are like just basic rules of like, just like the easiest way to end a fight is to do it in that order. Alright, guidance node, hey buddy. Proceed. I think we'll get Heavensward done tonight. Here they come.
That would explain my men's silence.
More VO?
We meet again. And this time, we will not be interrupted. Come! Show me your power, champions of Eorzea!
Who is this guy? Have we seen him before? I don't think we have.
I shall make it quick.
Alright, so let's just run the rotation. So the nice thing about Dark Knight, in my opinion, is like even if there are a few things I need to worry about, they're so few and far between that it's actually easier for me to think about other stuff. That being said, there is a lot that's happening here. Okay, so now that that's...
So it comes to this!
Okay, so now it's just me and I can't remember his name. Alphino. The other two ran off. I don't know how much this is going to help. I'm going to continue to try. Seem to be doing okay. Alright, come on, bud. Okay. Well, at least now I know... I had a feeling those were gonna explode if he hit them. That seems to be fairly common occurrence. Come here. Stop just hanging out.
I had heard the tales of your strength, warrior of light, and now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable.
Thanks.
You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
Okay.
Keep them occupied.
Okay. Round 2.
Coward.
I mean, kind
It
of.
would seem we have no choice.
must continue on. We will hold them here.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you.
Oh.
I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Enough talk. Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
Okay. I don't know what that technique is called, where the camera remains steady on a single point, but I like when it's used in kind of the context it was there. Very cool. I have a feeling I'm getting real close. I have no idea if it's true or not, but, like, really feels like I'm almost at the end of the game. Yeah. Rip. Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Mericidia, truly a testament to the greatness of the Allegan Empire. Thank you. I wonder if all of the nodes, all the Aether Currents are actually just story quests. Oops! Hold on. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. Please find an alternate route to the Aetherochemical Research Facility. The Allegan Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. Holy shit. Duger's online. So thy journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgardians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond, thou wilt find one of my first brood. Hark thou unto her words, partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot. Okay. Okay, so we're heading that way. And it looks like I can't get up there from this side. So we're going... Well, hold on. We gotta make this as efficient as possible. Here we go. If you can't tell, I'm usually not one for, like, hardcore exploration. At least in this game. It's very counter to my favorite game of all time, which is, well, my favorite series of all time, which is Metroid. which is all about exploration. But in that game, like, exploration is part of the mechanics, and you could say the same of Final Fantasy XIV when it comes to the ether currents, but I don't know, that just isn't as much of an incentive to me. That being said, like, I think I'm also just really biased toward Metroid, because it's a game series that, like, I grew up as a gamer playing. Like, that was one of the first series that, like, I deep dove into. Ah, there we are. A great worm is being held in some manner of restraint. Pardon me. Oh, that's Tiamat? Pretty cool.
Tiamat,
From these eggs did my children hatch, and once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Hydaelyn.
Okay.
Send more in, back more. No mon aan, no one il aan, no ed kin. Is kashul and iles aan.
Okay.
An ska o us ea. Tai esk is ach I mon ea.
Oop. Memory or last crystal crystal recharging? Last crystal recharging. Hydalin's blessing has been restored. Yeah. Something has changed.
Warrior of light, beloved daughter.
Whoop.
The light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials, but glory not in thy success. For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more.
How come you didn't save your other warrior of light lady?
To shine thy light on all creation.
Okay then. Well, that just happened.
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more. Strong art thou, mortal. Stronger than any other of thy kind. Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced thou art worthy to bear her light.
Alright, well thanks, bud.
The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings.
So, Midgardsormr is the progenitor dragon. My guess is they are kind of using Midgard Serpent as, like the Norskin Midgard Serpent as the basis of that.
Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
Please tell me this is a mount. Well, no, it can't be because... Well, at least not yet. Because it would have been the mission's job. So if it may still be coming up. I can now ride Midgardsormr. Okay, so yeah, that was all the ether currents. Alrighty. So hold on, is he a mount? He is... Oh. There we go. Nice! Alright, I'm in. I love it. Yep. Welcome to the flagship, Mistress Umbra. You are almost at your destination. Bleep, bloop. Warning. Intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Alright, let's kill some folk. I'm letting this moment breathe. It's got some gravitas. This area as a whole is pretty grand. So I'm gonna let this moment breathe. I'm not gonna speed through it like I've been speeding through the rest of the game. Oh, so that is the mission Heavensward. Oh, dip, boys. We're here. Oh, shit. Out of curiosity. Nope. I only have one friend. Beep, boop. Warning. Intruders approaching. We're gonna start with you. Let's knock these boys out. Get rid of these boys. We got this. So what's gonna come now? Another Medicus. We're taking the Medicus out first. Gotta do that, because it's smart. There's that, and there's that. Next. No, oh, okay, we're done. Blip. Area secured. Lifting access restriction to the etherochemical blah 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 blah. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. Blip. Unknown energy source detected within the etherochemical research facility. Please exercise caution. Wait, what the hell? Pardon me a moment, what is this? I got an email. I don't know who this is. I'm not even 100% sure that it's real. Because... No, go away. I legit don't recognize that. Was I tagged in something on Facebook? No? Huh. Well, that was a thing. Always check your emails. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Mistress Umbra. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. Wedge is gonna be so sad. Okay. Your pursuit of the Archbishop has brought you to the Etherochemical Research Facility, at the heart of the floating isle of Azisla. However, he and his knights are not the only threat for which you must be prepared. Shortly before your arrival, the 6th Imperial Legion entered the facility in search of the secret to mastering primals, and their presence will serve to complicate matters. With multiple factions and their ambitions set on a collision course, your mission promises to be fraught with danger and uncertainty both. Well, ow, my leg. Let's do one of these. I'm doing the Heavensward duty for the first time. Anyone want to join? Question mark. Maybe give tips? Question mark. Let's see if anybody responds. We're gonna chill out here for a minute while we wait for the FC. Let's make sure grit is on. No worries. So we have one who's not going to be able to join, which is fine. Yeah, we'll give this like another minute. And while we do, we might as well explore a little bit. I would, but I've had an exhausting day at work. No worries. Smiley face. What are you? You're rad as hell. We're gonna give it like 30 more seconds. If anybody's interested, we'll have them join. If not, we're just gonna go randos. Well, actually, it looks like, at least of the people in Discord, those are the only people who are on. Let's... Free company, members... Oh, holy shit, there's like nobody on. Alright, in that case, we just gonna go for it, I guess. Shit. This is actually like the lowest numbers I've ever seen in RFC. Fuck it, let's go. I probably should have checked that first, huh? Recommended anything to upgrade? Nope. Alright. And we're gonna have a sit while we wait. Now, at least I'm now playing a tank. So my wait time should be significantly decreased from when I was playing a DPS. Like, and you guys have seen it, like, my wait times are usually fairly short. I can't say for sure how long it will be, but I'm gonna go for it, see what happens. Depending on how long it takes, who knows? I mean, there's nobody here right now, so, like, it's not like I'm inconveniencing anybody at the moment. I could be later, though, if this takes too long. Who knows? Hey, look, it's a carboy. Hello. Oh. We'll help him out. Nice. All right. Well, that went about as well as it could have, to be frank. Maybe... Oh, it is only 4. Yeah, it's only 4 p.m. That might be why, like, my time is as kind of, like... just, like, low as... It's taken so long because... Like, yeah, it's still real early. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I'm just gonna kind of chill out while we wait. Yeah, friends. Oh, they're a dancer, which means they must have gotten to Shadowbringers. So they're probably running New Game Plus or something. Or they could have skipped a bunch. I don't know. Who knows? I ain't gonna yuck their yum. However you want to play this game, man, play it. Okay, so we have 2 DPS. We're just waiting on a healer at this point. In fact, let's see. Level 62 Dancer, not enlisted in a free company. Storm Sergeant First Class. I wonder how they got Dancer. Who knows? And see, this is ultimately like the little tricksy thing. Is there are more DPS players than there are tankers and there are healers. So ultimately, waiting on a party is usually waiting on a healer or a tank. So ultimately we're waiting on a healer to register that this is one of the okay duties for them to do for the day. And that could take anywhere from another minute to like another 10 minutes, because it's just a total crapshoot. Which is like, you know, shit happens. Oh, itchy nose, sorry. This place is cool though, by the way. Azazla is a very cool space. Ow. 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 Let's see. We're just chilling out for the moment, so hope everybody's day's going well. I'm just taking it easy while we... Never mind. Alright, boys and girls, here we go. If the healer readies up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! Did he expect like a wait and like decided to disappear for a little bit? Oh look, it's little evil me. Do 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 do. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's not the dancer who's outside with me. Oh, that makes me sad. What? Okay. I know I got quiet. That was because I'm literally paying attention to what's happening, and I completely lost track of what's actually happening around me. Okay. I forgot to do bits of my rotation. Whoops. I was forgetting to juice myself. Ah, shit. I'm gonna look like such a loser in front of these people. Which has happened. I'm a little lost. I'll be frank. This is all pretty new. Okay, okay, okay. Dun, 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 dun,
I will
dun,
crush
dun.
you underfoot.
Okay. Let's make sure I get all my stuff up.
There is nowhere to run. Enough. Can you withstand this? Enough! In the name of the Emperor! Farewell.
Okay. Okay. This is going much better than I initially expected. This is the kind of stuff that I appreciate, but I also makes me incredibly nervous because ultimately okay, okay. So again, we're doing pretty good. Much better than I initially thought I was going to do, especially considering I still feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. But that's fine. Okay, I feel like I'd be okay at this if I had been through the dungeon before, but I haven't yet, and so my anxiety's like way up. Oh, he hurts. Oh, this guy hurts real bad. Still number one for aggro. Just bump that again. Let's get some MP back. Yeah, we got this one. Okay. Whew. This music is so good. The Heavensward, like, fanfare is amazing. Cast in Holy. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. So that's all that section was. Okay. Oh no. Oh god, my poor brain. Okay. Okay. Still feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, come on. We got this, we got this, we got this. Okay. Da, 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 da. This isn't even the last boss yet. Oh my god. There's still 2 more.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiark shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
Okay.
For the glory of Lord Zodiark.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
Oh, dip. Okay.
Darkness shall consume light. Your light shall burn no more. Damn this.
Know your place. You have meddled enough. Shuddering forevermore. You'll not defeat me again. Such strength, it defies all reason.
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
I am become you.
And we are become one.
Okay. Okay. I literally walked into one. And it didn't do anything. Well, there we go. We beat the bad boys. And lady. Oh wait, they already left. Hey, I got some commendations. Yay! That was very nice of them. They left me a like, hope you enjoyed the end of Heavensward. That was very sweet. Okay.
That she might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But she has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Yeah.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible!
Okay. So we captured her. And we're using the eye to make the blade of light to destroy her. Okay. Proving that we can kill an Ascian. Alright. I'm in. I'm in.
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
I'm going to kill you.
In the distant past, King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize, the Dread Worm's Eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping. The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as the source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin...
He's dead. I'm killing him. Him and his guards.
It has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not.
A pitiful end for a fabled hero.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawn, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us?
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god!
Not cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die! Matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian's souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict. Be they sown by Ascian, dragon, or primal, wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world.
Fuck you.
I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
So is that a whole new duty, or is that... Okay, so it is just a boss fight. Oh, and it's a full party. Taking the soul of the legendary King Thordan into his flesh, the Archbishop transforms into a primal before your very eyes. Sustained by a millennium of prayer and the eye's ether, he declares his intent to rule over the world with an iron fist and for all time. Standing at his side are the sworn brothers of the Heavensward, who have likewise transcended their mortal limits by becoming incarnations of the Knights 12. Strike them down and eradicate the root of the Dragon Song War. Okay. Okay. Here we go. That was way faster than I was expecting, but alright, let's go.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Okay. Oh.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the eye's power combined, and still you stand.
Oh, the theme. The theme is so good.
Who? What are you?
Okay. That's an interesting little happening there. I don't know how I feel about that ending, though. Final Fantasy has a great way of making you feel uncomfortable about how it ended.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that. It would seem the eye has served you well. Twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Of course. Uh-oh.
My child, what hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of
Well, shit.
Keith! Over there! Oi!
Haha! God damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
Good voice. And nostalgic.
It would seem she has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Yay, we did it!
Where is Estinian?
That is so nostalgic.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sommer. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
Oh, shit.
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not, but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
A 1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Okay.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
Very cool.
There you are.
Heard your fun's grave?
A noble monument to a noble soul.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear?
So I do want to let the credits run in case something comes up, but excuse me. Oh, I got a bunch of player commendations after the boss fight. I love how the story had me up and down the entire time. I'm just like letting it come over me. That was so good. So good.
Children of the land and service, why must you turn to empty bliss? Tell me why.
Can't believe it. Can't believe I beat it. I've still got a ton to go before Endwalker. I still have to get through Stormblood and then through Shadowbringers. And I've been told, like, Heavensward's good. I've been told Shadowbringers is perfect. Well, as perfect as it can be. This team makes an incredible story. I've always been partial to Final Fantasy, but like, this really grabs you. It really does. You get mad at the villains, you get happy whenever something finally turns your the Scion's way. Like, they really made a story here that, like, players can connect with.
So La Habrea and Igaeorm have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences.
He's on the moon.
Without intervention, the
Endwalker?
balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
And that's one of the old Warrior of Lights, right? And yeah, they're on the moon.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
What?
things they could have picked to play with. That's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
Well, that's not good. Uh-oh. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval with hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. Da, da. Okay, so I need to do something really quick. Before I do this, it kept saying I had too much of something while I was doing like the Allegan stuff. Currency. Tribal battle. Yes! So I got too many of those, which means I need to turn them in. Allegan tombstones. Okay, if anything, it'd be over with these shops, I think. It's been a while, so I'm not 100% sure. In fact, I've never actually used them because I've never had a reason to. At least until now. So, yeah, really quick. Let's just, like, kind of run through here, see if there's... that's the retainer. Materia. Independent jeweler. Sundries vendor. Nope. Battlecraft gear, level 60. Nope, this is still... No, fuck off. Apothecary, weaponsmith, carvery? I don't know what that is. Nope. Merchant and mender. First off, yeah, let's repair everything. Well, I mean, this person's got dyes. Need to keep that in mind. Grade 5 dark matter. Okay, so it's not here. But I do know a place where it is. So let's run back to Mordona. Oh boy. So, if I recall correctly, a place where you can turn in your tombstones is in here. Now, I could be remembering incorrectly, which is entirely possible, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Elegant tombstones. That's all decorations, purchase luxuries. That's 50 million guiles. Shit. Am I just, like, remembering wrong? I might be. You know what? Let's just cheat. Where to spend Allegan tombstones. Our currency acquired through high-level duties, the duty roulette, beast tribe quest, the hunt, treasure maps, blah, blah, blah. They can be spent at Oriana or Emark to purchase various weapons. Can you tell me where that is? Oriana in Mordona. So Oriana. Let's see if we can find this Oriana. I know she's around here somewhere. I just can't fucking remember why to save my life. Collectibles dealer. Is she up here? Yes. Of war, because that's what I am. Of striking, of fending, and all of this is too low. Yeah, all of this is too low a level. So I mean, I'd really like to get like level 60 plus gear if I can. Okay, so Okay, so what kind do I have? I think it's poetry. Of poetics, yes. So I have poetics, which only buys the Ironworks gear. Well, okay then. Geralt's Masterworks. Primal gear. Buenos token exchange. Nope. Two-handed arm exchange. Thaumaturgy. Looks like nothing. So these are all just like fun little things. Okay. All right. Ironworks gear. Geralt's Masterworks. That way I can turn these into glamours. Let's just get all these. All right. Was that a waste considering now I can't afford all this? Probably. But I also don't super care. If I really want that armor, I can get it. Okay, my armory chest is full because of course it is. Okay, so hold on. Instead of doing that, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna and eventually we're gonna get rid of like all of this, but for now it's just gonna hang out there. Place an armory, place an armory. Okay. So now I can get rid of that. All right. So now we can TP back to Kurthus. Alright. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I did that, but I also know that it was kind of just like a huge waste of time. Ethernet. I think I just did. Yup, I did the wrong one. Shit. Yeah, dude, get out of my way, dude. Okay, I fucked that up. I didn't mean to fuck that up, but I did. There we go. Last vigil. That's where I wanted to go. Ugh. Hey, Alfino. Fortuitous timing as always, Umbra. Tataru is about to brief me on the... Okay, stop. If you would be so kind, then. Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Riol and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Philomene helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa Laminsa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Riol, she crept aboard a ship bound for Radzatan, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we reunited. As for Ida and Papalimo, the remains of their link pearls have been found, and in Pearl Lane of all places. Riol thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. And what of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we've enlisted the services of a Charlian scholar, one of the students of Baldesian, to help in the search. Who should be arriving any day now? One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar if time permits. But first, we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Aymeric has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Umbra, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterward. Agreed? In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Knight for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know. It's true, Tataru. We all rely on you. All right. There it goes. All right. The Lord Commander is within. Pray proceed, miss.
Thank you for coming.
I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
Yeah.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order, but such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir, then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
Yeah.
Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
Starting to worry.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on? To have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
I know little of the lands these dragons call home, this annexed shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet even the longest journeys begin with the first step, does it not? Ah, but ere we set forth, Umbra and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Very well. I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tartaru, Umbra. For some reason I can't read today. This happens every once in a while. My brain just like fogs up and can't comprehend English. Yate. Hey, Tartaru. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. A diplomatic mission to annex Shrine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Ishtola in Didilshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important to everything, but this scholar just happens to be... Time permitting, as I said, we shall endeavor to join Ishtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Umbra. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. Bye, Tartaru. Okay, so if this is anything like ARR, there is going to be a just series of missions back to back to back to back to back to back to back before I actually get to Stormblood. You're ready then? Good. So am I. Yeah, let's go with that one. And actually, I'm gonna be right back. So hold on. I will be back with you guys shortly. Yeah, I know the microphone's still on. Told you it'd only be a second. There we are. Let's see here. All right. And we're back. The path is long but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravanian Forelands. There, we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then to the stables await. Okay. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I'm getting a little concerned because I haven't heard from the GF at all today. So I'm probably gonna check in on that. And I have to do some rehearsal for class tomorrow morning. So I'll probably go maybe max like another half hour. Well, there they are. I always imagined that the first time I set foot upon Dravanian soil would be at the head of an army. And here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past. Though it was I who first proposed recruiting Azrael to our cause, I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I had uttered them. And for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands. Men, women, children, all slain in the name of the implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side, she fought in service to that greater good, even unto her dying breath. And while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. You ask much, Master Alfino. Yet who can say what might come to pass, should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course. We must press on to Annex Shrine, if you will follow me. I read that weird. Alright. Something's going on client side. Game's worried I'm gonna lose a bunch of stuff. This area's music is so good. One or more of your client settings files, which include your hotbar settings, failed to save. Well, I don't think I'm missing anything. Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Azrael, but this one I do not know. Pray forgive us this unannounced visit, Vidofnir. May I present to you Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Vidofnir. I am come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed. You may speak, Knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war, but now we know the truth, that King Thordan and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the great worm Ratatoskr, shattering the peace between our people. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal this truth, a truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Asael. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Azael once did, and we must make that dream a reality as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidofnir, join hands with us in friendship once more before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, Knight. However, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Nath grow bold even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years at war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Fear not, Knight. Thou shalt have my answer within thy lifetime. So soon? My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith. Until we meet again. Okay. Never did I think to see a knight of Ishgard come unto Annex Shrine bearing words instead of steel. Sorry, excuse me. Would that the Nath could show the same restraint. Too many children have fallen to their spears and muskets. Oh, so that wasn't who I was supposed to talk to. Whoops. Hey, Alfino. Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fear for me now. Well, if you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Sharlayan. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search of our missing comrades. Then I pray your journey is as swift and uneventful as ours was. And thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Oh, didn't mean to skip that. Whoopsies. Da, da, da. Another time, another place. Eager to set out for Sharlayan. And I actually may end it here. So it would seem we have time to greet this scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilian Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Ishtola in Idleshire. So let us bounce over to Idleshire, and I think that is where we will end it. Yep, we're at about that time, and I need to do some homework anyway, so... Ladies and gentlemen in chat, and ladies and gentlemen watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you so much for joining. I love every single one of your faces. Have a great rest of your day. And I don't know, do some questing too. We'll see ya.